It appears that everyone who knows Northwest is sick of her attitude, including Kylie Jenner, who is unquestionably one of the most renowned and pampered children in the world. She also claims that it's past time for Kim to help her understand why North despises her brother Saint so much, and whether Kim actually called out North for being a hater. There is one thing about the Kardashians that we can all agree on, is that they lead extremely public lives that are completely out of the ordinary, since they are constantly being trailed by paparazzi or have cameras rolling for their reality TV show go as well-known celebs. Since they frequently share adorable photos of their children on social media, it's only natural for their children to be in the spotlight as well. However, while all of the Kardashian children are well known, some are more North. The daughter of millionaire rapper Ye West and billionaire mother Kim Kardashian is often regarded as the most well-known Kardashian child. North has essentially had her entire existence etched in stone. Although North is renowned for being spoiled, which isn't unexpected given Kim, she had the best of everything money could buy before she was even born. However, it has gotten to the point where people are now asking how much is too much. North is living the high life, but like many other pampered Hollywood children, she isn't always well behaved. She showers her children with extravagant birthday parties and fashion shows. People in the know North say that the girl whose mother attempts to portray her on social media can be difficult to deal with and may occasionally be a little cruel. For instance, during an interview on Live with Kelly and Ryan, Ken acknowledged that North didn't like her younger brother Saint at all. "I'm not sure why, but I assumed it was a phase. It's really difficult for me, and I assumed it would be gone. In a few months as she warms up to it, she becomes quite envious of me while I nurse and do other things, and right now, the phase isn't ending." If North could be as cruel to her younger brother, it's easy to think how cruel she would be to him. Be to everyone else, particularly those who aren't as wealthy as she is. But that's not all, because Kim also disclosed that North would slam the door in her face because she didn't want to speak to him as though it were just her. Her thing is that believes she's outsmarting me. She will simply slam the door on her brother's face in comparison to other Kardashian children, saying things like, "We're having a tea party, Mom, no boys allowed. Dad can't come to them," and like, "No boys." The cruelty of North toward her brother appears to be the lone case of sibling animosity, because all other children get along well with their siblings. For instance, Stormi was actively involved in following the birth of the child. A source told Life and Style magazine that Stormi is a very gregarious youngster who has a wonderful bond with her mother. She even accompanied her to doctor's visits and other events during her pregnancy. All of her cousins are happy around kids, and she is eager to have a younger sibling to play with and take care of. Norris. Her meanness is probably a result of her bossy and haughty demeanor. Anyone who has ever seen IU can see from the video that North has a lot of sass, which isn't necessarily a negative thing because she is Ye West's kid, so it's expected that she will at least get his attitude and sass. Ye is renowned for expressing his opinions. Eighth always expresses his views and opinions without hesitation, regardless of the potential repercussions. This has put him in more difficult circumstances than we can count, particularly after his divorce from Kim and all the subsequent drama. It appears that North undoubtedly inherited her father's boldness and outspokenness, because she is known to have her own opinions and to speak up whenever she feels like it, even if she occasionally comes across as harsh. For instance, this video shows her telling her mother not to take pictures of her. For some reason, North despises the paparazzi, since on multiple occasions, in one occasion, she became angry with them and told them not to take pictures of her. "Oh, I'm sorry, North, but you look cute." On another occasion, she did the unimaginable and blew out Anather music for a child's birthday candles. Applause. Savage life. Foreign. Although North has matured since then, Shuin, North's cousin, turned 4. She was asked to wish her a happy birthday and shared her thoughts, although many others weren't present. Her attitude hasn't altered much. And made remarks like this one, which states, "I'm going to call it out right now. If nurse behavior doesn't change, she will be so much trouble for Kim. She is disrespectful and entitled," and the family laughs about it as though it's a cute face. If you observe Kim, her relationships with her mother and her family are demeaning. And there was another comment that read, "I hope North changes and does not turn into a poisonous person or Anna. Only is she the conventional mean female North, but she also behaves poorly, at least in her mother's opinion, when it comes to the Kardashian children's behavior." A bully like the dad, one can be loud without necessarily being too much, being rude or out. Given that Kourtney's children aren't exactly known for being the most courteous, it appears that North is just as impolite as Penelope, which speaks much about North. We frequently concentrate on Kourtney and her children, or well-behaved since they never receive punishment from Kourtney. In one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim disclosed that North had bitten her caregiver, suggesting that she is also not particularly strict about discipline. I'm very sorry that I did during the weekend, yet once more, I am aware when North tried to bite my nanny and shouted, "I don't want a nanny anymore, you can go home." I retorted, "You can't fire her." The nanny thought it was strange that North showed such little respect for her nanny. She believed she could fire her and send her home, since she no longer wanted a nanny. This only serves to reinforce the mean girl storyline, and based on what we've seen thus far, North appears to have little regard for or respect for anyone, including her friends, relatives, siblings, and even her nannies. Since North leads a public life and her mother spoils her, it may be assumed that she is disrespectful. For instance, we must keep in mind that other Kardashian children do not behave as horribly as she does. Most people agree that Kylie's daughter Stormi is one of the most charming and well-behaved Kardashian children, despite the fact that Stormi-ish is only 4 years old. Yet her manners are so good that they make North look bad. She treats her mother with respect, as well as everyone else, and when appropriate, she says please and thank you. A musical composition. "Oh, you're cleaning." "Oh, we are cleaning. I'm going to pour it." "All right," and put it in the bowl. It appears that North only treats her relatives and nanny disrespectfully because she is also disclosed in a confessional for the Ellen DeGeneres show that North deems her house unattractive in an attempt to irritate her, saying things like, "Your house is so awful, it's all white." Who lives in this manner? Although many people believe that Kim's home occasionally comes out as chilly and lifeless, North's attempt to insult her mother during a dispute or quarrel is still quite impolite. Her statements wounded her mother's sentiments. In addition, North frequently calls out her mother on Instagram Live. Although some of her remarks are humorous, others are downright cruel to her. For instance, Kim was given this lovely bouquet of roses that she obviously liked, but North wasn't going to let her savor the moment. "Take a look at these lovely flowers that cover my table." "Oh, that's not true. I adore this color, so I'm good." In a video that she uploaded to her Instagram stories while endorsing a product called Boxycharms, Kim also essentially acknowledged that North enjoys disparaging other people. "Hey guys, I recently acquired a new Boxycharm, and I wanted to share with you all these adorable things. My kid is attempting to criticize my Boxycharm, but she's not even saying anything. Nothing in the tape." But Kim obviously understood that she would be critical of her and try to undermine her. This was not the first time North has attempted to deprive the shine of something that someone else was. For those who don't know, Kim has been accused of being a narcissist who despises attention, so when she does something that she obviously enjoys or tries to steal, people wonder whether she will become like her mother. Some people assume she got into the PR relationship with Pete Davidson because she detested the way that Kourtney was receiving all the attention when it was directed at anyone else than her. Even her sisters. Kim made the decision to get herself a white man with numerous tattoos today because she was receiving attention due to her connection with Travis Scott. Over the years, many have criticized North for being impolite and acting badly, with one person stating, "I don't like Kim." Regardless, North West is extremely disrespectful to her mother, and according to another person, she looks like she will have many arguments in the future because of Ye and Kim's parenting style. According to what we've seen, Kylie is the best person to stage the intervention because Northie truly can't go on this way. Kylie has done a fantastic job with Stormi, so perhaps she'll accomplish the same thing with North. We must cross our fingers and wait to see. Anyway, if you found this video entertaining, you're going to adore this one even more. Foreign